Hey y'all, Dekumon here, and welcome back to FF14 Heavensward. Last time we ran through Baelsar's wall, and holy cow, did things go wrong in so many different ways. Ilbert was the griffin. Papayama sacrificed himself to keep Ilbert's primal, Ilbert's primal, from going berserk and basically, trying to jumpstart another calamity. Lovely. But we're not here to talk about the main story today. Nope. Today is a dungeon doubleheader, because we've got 2 more dungeons to clean up before we get to the finale. And our first one is here. Let me Google that for you. Yeah, we're headed back into the library.
Now here's the adventure I was looking for. I've got the job that needs doing, and something tells me you'd be just the one to do it. Now, stop me if I've got this wrong, but a little bird told me that you'd been in and out of the Great Gubal Library, and that a walking, talking broom of all things showed you the way in. Well, I suppose the latter bit's neither here nor there. Long story short, a certain personage has something they want from that library. A hefty leather-bound tome to be exact, and they've tasked me with finding the right man to retrieve it. There's just one rub. Seems some heedless interloper, mind you, I'm not looking to point fingers here, left the door to the Forbidden Vaults wide open, allowing what seems like every void-scented insult or abomination in the Encyclopedia yours here to saunter right in. Right, miss, I'm sure you agree. Fortunately, the strapping lad standing in front of me knows the place like the back of his hand. I just need you to make your broom friend, sweep out the nasties, and retrieve the tome for my client. Simple enough, right? I'll meet you there.
God dang it. I knew the library thing would come back to bite me in the ass. And now, here we are. And here we are, once again.
Ah, there you are. Good to see a man who doesn't shy away from a challenge. You'll see a sturdy-looking door just ahead and to your left. That'd be the entrance to the Forbidden Vaults. This is as far as I can take you. It's in my contract, you see. Anyhow, my client and I are both counting on you to retrieve that tome. Watch your back in there and try to keep it down. It is a library after all.
Yeah, but this library has definitely not been used for a long time. Oh dear. Gubal Library Hard, which it shows up before Baelsar's War. I should have done this before we started the 3.5 patch story, so I'm sorry for that. Anyway, your reputation clearly precedes you, as a mysterious client would call upon you, and you alone, for the formidable task of retrieving a particularly rare volume from the deepest, most forbidding halls of this long-abandoned storehouse of Charlene wisdom. Though the mind boggles to imagine what eldritch horrors and sorcerous abominations now wander its halls, one thing is certain: they are not to take kindly to the presence of a warm-blooded would-be book burglar. This one's actually item level 210, so we should have no problems with this. Gotta say, this sounds significantly more sinister than the last time we were here. Oh, Mountain Dew is not kidding about the void scent. Oh dear. Well, we made this mess, we're gonna clean it up. There's a lot of them. All right, what are we looking at? We got a summoner, we got a ninja, and we got a scholar. Very nice. All right, they've been given the warning. Turn on the old tanky stance, and I guess we're following the boogeyman. Oh yeah, this seems like a good idea. This seems like a great idea. Let's just follow the boogeyman. Make sure everybody's been properly established, then we'll move on. Yeah, since these guys are only item level 210, I could probably fat pull this pretty easily. Just turn on Rampart, and we're all good. The music is so much more serious now. No more smooth jazz. Oh, that's the tail swing. I should probably have stunned that. Okay, yep, I can stun this guy. Good to know. I think that's all of them, right? Yep, awesome. Oh dear. All right, pit stop really quick. And again. I apologize, I can only go so fast. I don't need these poor fools having to wait an absurd amount of time, but if you want to read those, you are free to pause the video As for me, unfortunately, I simply do not have the time, and I know a lot of groups do not have the patience to have me sit there and read through the entire thing, especially when it's 5 bloody pages long. Comes some more. Oh, a Doton. A Doton, you say? Well, I'm more than willing to stick out everyone in the Doton. Except for whoever's doing the batter. Ah, you're the jackass doing the batter. Here, get stunned. And I will come over here and thumb through this again really quick. And again. Good lord, these are some long books. Also, I just saw that. That's at Bayflox. The Demon of the Tome. Oh, right. I remember this boss now. He's like, oh yeah, I'm out of the book finally. This one's not too bad, although I do want to make sure I'm fully zoomed out because I will need it. This guy does have a bit of a dance here, and here comes Folio. Yep, don't want to be standing in that. That pushes us out. That it? Where's the rest of it? Okay, he doesn't want to do the full dance yet. We're just gonna do the first step. Here we go, here comes the full thing. Yep, same thing again. He's gonna push us out of the center, except now, yeah, you see the AoE that just popped up behind us. And now we have to rush to the center to avoid getting plastered. And run out of that so he doesn't do anything stupid like fear us, because I'm pretty sure an attack called Frightful Roar probably has a fear mechanic in it. Oh, this poor sod is getting wrecked. And that's all you've got, isn't it? You've just got Folio as your only real attack. Too bad, so sad. Looking at 225 gear, nope. Although pretty soon I will actually have to start replacing my gear when we get out of Heavensward and get into Stormblood stuff. There's a lot of light in here now all of a sudden. Ink stain. The enemy names in here are goofy. The books are glowing and oh hi. The world she is on fire. I do not like the world being on fire. Yeah, if I stand in the fire, I'm taking a fire dot. Which, trying to avoid taking excessive damage. So, holding them on the edge here seems perfectly reasonable. No, you don't. I said, no, you don't. Wow, that stun did not go off. Make sure I got everybody. Honestly, I find this dungeon rather relaxing. Just like normal mode, dungeon's pretty easy. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna pit stop here because there's stuff to read. Okay, everybody's behind this, so. No, you don't. You don't get no ranged bullshit on me. This is why I stopped, so I can read this. Why would anyone want to cook goblins? That just sounds nasty. Oh. Evil books. I mean, I already knew that a lot of books could be evil, but now this is just getting ridiculous. Oh. And there's a Doton, so I need to regroup everybody. Good. Wow, they went down like a ton of bricks, didn't they? Oh, hi. Living Liquid as a fire type now. I don't remember this boss, but I have a sneaking suspicion he will use a lot of Living Liquid's mechanics, so. That just tends to be how these things go. Biblicide, Must have just been the room wide. Oh, those are Ifrit explosions. There's a lot of them. Ooh. That's a marker we haven't seen in a while. There you go, dude. Make distance. That's the right answer. I will keep him turned away from the center of the room as much as possible. There's his room-wide hit again. Man, is this all you got? Oh, I spoke too soon. Ah, he's giving me the finger. Uh-oh. No, I need to get to a knight. I need to get to a knight. Woo, barely. Barely made that. Honestly, it wouldn't have hit that hard. It's just small damage and a bone stack, but still. Always want to respect the mechanics. Bye, dude. I actually think he has a third form. I think he does get the tornado form, like living liquid. But we're just so bloody diesel right now that he never got to it. Ooh, that's an imposing staircase. Ah, the sun is shining outside at 6:50 at night. Okay. I don't know, maybe it's summer out here in Eorzea just like it is in the real world. Damn it, there's a book too. I need to read the book. Sorry guys, I can't fat pull this. It's kind of a long pull anyway. Because I pretty much have to go all the way up the stairs with this group and there we go. All right, let me read my book. Proceedings of the Council of Magi, damn. Wow. I saw that. They're actually making fun of the naming scheme of modern games in Final Fantasy versus the old ones. I know. This one actually uses the old naming scheme of Cure, Cure 2, Cure 3 versus Cure, Cura, Curaga, Curaja, Curaza. Okay, I think we're out of books to read. Which is probably a good thing. All right, any more? I knew it. I knew there had to be more of these damn statues that were gonna wake up. All right, let me get everybody on the Doton. Ooh, that water 3 smarts. That thing really smarts. Uh-oh, here comes some more. Another Doton. Honestly, I don't think Doton was worth it for this small HP of enemies, but sure. Wow, we just hit LB1. We're like one room away from the final boss and we just hit LB1. That shows you how overpowered we are right now. Because against weaker foes, you do not build limit break gauge that fast. And these guys are super weak. I know, I saw the treasure chest. Honestly, didn't really need it that much. Oh. Oh, right, this boss has a doorman. Yeah, I remember you. You were the second boss the original dungeon run. Now you're just a mook. Ah, how the mighty have fallen. No, no. Since you're just a mook, I can stun you again. Of course, you still got the bloody roar. But that's okay, because you're not gonna get to use it very well. See? Didn't even make it to the second roar. Wait, is our last boss a chair? That seems silly. I mean, there's nothing else here, right? It's just a chair. Oh. Oh, hi. Okay, it's a chair with an owl in it. Anyway, Strix here is the actual final boss. Not a chair, an owl. Kind of reminds me of the pissed off owl from Avatar. Now, this guy loves his books, and these books are the main mechanic of this dungeon. Actually, not the dungeon, the fight. All right, so they're all float books, and he's doing Quake. So we're just gonna stand at a float and not die to the quake. Like that. See how easy that was? Theories on the existence of river imps, however. Now, he can imp us. That blue one there, that's the imp. If somebody gets imped, they go into that and get unimped. Darkness 2 is just his room wide. And I'm waiting, yeah, tornadoes. Tornadoes, you want to come into these things, because these will heavy you. There we go. And here he goes, he's gonna start imping people. Like me! And the important thing is, if you are imped, and you are targeted for that Thunder 3, get unimped, because that is going to kill you. And that's the whole bloody boss. He didn't even make it. Yeah, he's barely making it to his, no, he's not even going to, nope. Didn't even make it to the back half of the freaking fight. That's how sad it is anymore. But yeah, he has a whole nother phase, then he goes back to the books, but he has all 3 books out for the rest of the fight. And you've got to know which one to go to, so. I love the boogie dance. Good fight, easy fight anymore. Oh, that must be the book we're here to find. Convenient. Okay, Midnight, I got the book you want. You know, I think I accidentally called you Mountain Dew in that dungeon. I apologize.
Well, look who's back. And looking none the worse for wear, I might add. Well, what did you find in there?
This. Whatever this is, it's yours. I don't know who wanted it, I don't know why they wanted it, but I had to fight an owl for it, so.
And there it is. Or at least I think it is. To tell you the truth, these old dusty tomes are all the same to me. Still, it clearly looks impressive, which I reckon should count for something. Anyhow, I'd best get the one person who can tell us one way or another. Don't go wandering off. I'll be right back.
Who am I actually working for? Oh, hi.
And you must be the adventurer who procured the tome at our behest. I am Yayake of the Thaumaturgist Guild, and on behalf of my eminent colleagues, I thank you. But let us not get ahead of ourselves. Pray let me see the volume you have retrieved, that I might confirm that it is the self-same tome that we have so long sought.
What the devil's the Black Mage is looking for a tome in the GUBA library for?
Of fiends and fairies, 1001 immolation incantations, out of the void, a catalogue of extra-dimensional visitors, and preferred methods for their extermination.
Heh. Otherwise known as unfriendly void scent and how to roast them.
Gods be good, it's finally ours! The Great Gubal Library Index! Index? You mean this book you've been searching so hard for is just some oversized list of other books? I think my head's going to explode. Just a list of books? Why, this is a comprehensive catalogue of each and every tome and epistle housed within the single greatest repository of knowledge this realm has ever known. The Sharlayans built this bastion of erudition and scholarly inquiry that Eorzea might benefit from wisdom compiled through the ages, only to see its treasures gather dust, the pages seen by none but the monstrosities that now haunt its halls. We would see the library restored to its former glory, and ascertaining the full breadth and scope of its contents is a modest, but most necessary, first step. If the library were rebuilt, we'd see aspiring scholars flock in from all corners of Eorzea, which would go a long way to build an Idleshire into a real town. Whatever me and mine can do to lend a helping hand, you just say the word. That is most heartening indeed. Doubtless the reconstruction process will entail no small amount of menial labor, in addition to the more intellectual duties that will be seen to by my colleagues and me. Why, to think of the ever-surpassing heights of sheer destructive power that we might one day achieve has my hands simply shaking in anticipation. The road ahead will be long, but thanks to you, we take our first steps down it. Pray take this as a token of my gratitude.
Okay, I'll take the 5k gold. I got no qualms about that. Whew. Anywho, one dungeon down and one to go. The other one's just over here, also in Idleshire. Just hiding in the corner. Over by Hildy's gazebo. At least I believe so, right? Ah, there it is. Damn, it's way the hell over here? Why is there a Moogle in Idleshire? The fires of Sohm. Ah, that's why.
Ah, you're Dekumon, aren't you? I found you at last, Kupo. Vidofnir asked me to come find you, and I've been searching high and low and near and far, Kupo. Do you know how difficult it is to look for someone while trying to stay unseen yourself? Well, never mind about that for now. There are more important things to worry about, Kupo. Vidofnir was very insistent that I hurry you back to the Sohm summit as soon as possible. So, on your way, Kupo. Right, well, that's my job done. I'll go on ahead and let Vidofnir know you're coming. See you there, Kupo.
Moogle voices are exhausting. Okay, speak with Vidofnir near the Sohm summit. Am I actually going all the way to Sohm, or no? No, I'm going to Moghom. Okay, much easier that way.
Thou hast discharged thy duty admirably, child of Moghom. And greetings to thee, warrior of warriors. Thou dost have my gratitude for thy hasty arrival. I have bid thee hence to Sohm to aid in the quieting of these sacred grounds.
Quieting? What's up?
When Nidhogg did meet his end, his minions quit the slopes of the mountain, and its once tranquil passages have become home to all manner of beastly intruders.
Ah! I booted the dragons out, and now all the locals came in and caused trouble.
And worse, the fires at the core of Sohm rage and swell, as if roiled by some unwelcome parasite. The spirits of our fallen will find no rest until this disturbance is calmed. Thus would I have thee descend unto the mountain's depths, and sweep clean Sohm's stony halls. Would that I could perform the deed myself. Alas, my girth prevents ready passage through the caverns leading unto the mountain's molten heart. Wilt thou accept this charge I lay upon thee?
Don't worry, girl. I'll clean up the mess I made.
Thou art generous of spirit, child of man. Know that I shall not sit idly by whilst I toil within. Those winged nuisances whose screeches rend the air above the summit will soon learn of my displeasure.
Oh, please tell me you're talking about the Moogles. I can't get that lucky, can I?
I sincerely hope Vidofnir never thinks of me as a winged nuisance.
No, I definitely do, but I think you're lucky with her at least.
Anyway, good luck in there, Dekumon.
Sohm hard. Out of one hard mode and into another. Okay, looks like we're gonna be starting from the back end of Sohm this time and working our way down. Oh, let me make sure I am not on Gubal. The fall of Nidhogg brought an end not only to the Dragonsong War, but also to the hierarchy of power that reigned upon Sohm. Bereft of its dreaded leader, the horde scattered to the four winds, leaving the dragon's sacred grounds untended and unguarded. Oops. All manner of beastly intruders now skitter within, irresistibly drawn by the energies of bountiful crystal lodes, and the molten heart at the mountain's core beats with feverish intensity, as if seeking to expel some nesting parasite. Answer Vidofnir's plea, cleanse the stone halls of their infestations, and return Sohm to its former tranquility. Like Bearstar's Wall, this is a 230 dungeon, so we should be good to go. I gotta say, this dungeon comes up a lot in the 50, 60, 70 queue, so I am super comfortable being in this one. Also, I love the music in this place. Just listen to that, that is so good. All right, what are we looking at? Ninja Dancer this time with an Astro Healer. All right, let me get my tank stance on, zoom out the camera, and we're good to go. Again, even though this is a 230 dungeon, I am perfectly comfortable fat pulling in this. Now, first thing you're gonna notice, obviously, are all those little random vents popping up everywhere. These are actually really handy, because these things inflict vulnerability down on us and the enemy. Oh, that's a big old AoE that I don't want to be standing in. See, they're getting vuln downs. Of course, I've got to deal with all of these bloody things with their AoEs. I'm trying to just burn down the big ugly thing. There you go. Whew. Okay, that's everything from the first pack. Get these stupid big old bear things is my problem. Oh, and there's two big fuglies. Turn on a rampart so we're all good. As many of these guys can get those vuln stacks as possible. Ah, I missed my combo there. Ooh, that would have been bad. I almost screwed up big time by turning off my tank stance. Of course, our Astro is standing in a really bad place. There we go. And then there was one. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Alright, and here we go, our first boss. Just wait for everybody to get in, and off we go. This guy is an odd looking critter. It's like a Bulbasaur with rocks growing out of it instead of, you know, being an animal. And here we go, the inflammable fumes. And yes, for those wondering, flammable and inflammable effectively mean the same thing. Don't ask, I have no idea why they decided to do that. But here comes his actual mechanic, the Spore Sack. It's gonna cause a bunch of bulbs to appear in random places, and these things are gonna explode, so find a spot where there aren't any bulbs. And then excretion, what's this one? Oh yeah, you just tagged somebody with a ball of heavy goo. Nobody wants to hear heavy goo. Why would you do that to people? Ooh, okay, those are starting to get a little spicy. There we go. Oh, there's a big one now. The big ones you definitely don't want to be near because those will hurt like hell. And their proximity AoEs, so, oh! Okay, this healer really needs to pick up the pace. Woo, there you go. This guy may not be super used to healing this dungeon, so. Either that or he's just so focused on DPSing that he hasn't realized he actually needs to be healing as well. There's a lot of sacks over here. This might not be the safest place in the world. Ah, but it's safe enough. Oh! Oh, the ninja and the Astro got rocked hard. Whew. Ooh, that was close. That was dangerously close. You know, I don't remember the second boss off the top of my head. I know the third boss. I just don't remember the second one. As we deal with these big, ugly fishmen. There we go. Turn on camo here. Give it the really good cooldown first. As I hear our dancer going off. And my camo wore off. Or almost wore off. Probably didn't need Rampart there. But I suppose, well, it's used now. Tough. Just making sure I'm properly established. I like to get 2 good GCDs in before I move on. I want to make sure I don't lose aggro on the walkover. Use my single target here so I can actually get my shield up on the regular. Where'd our ninja go? Did we lose our ninja? Oh, there he is. He lagged behind there just a touch. Not sure what happened there. Uh-oh. More nether worms. Try to hit the other one here so I actually have some aggro established on it. Ah, I can see the second boss in the background now, and now I remember him. He's the upgraded version of the final boss from Stone Vigil Hard. Ow, I actually thought that would hit me. I was worried there for a second. It's like, is that gonna nail me? No, it didn't. But not for a lack of trying. Now I can actually tank this guy, as opposed to the Stone Vigil version. But he still likes to do his non-AoE AoE attacks. You know, the ones that don't have telegraphs on the ground, so you have to just watch him. Like, that's a frontal claw. And the thing he did earlier was a tail swipe. But the difference between him and the other one is this: he upgrades himself. Now all of his attacks hit harder and they have extra effects. For instance, this tail swing, it's now a 360. What else you got? There's that tail swing again. See? I don't want to stand near that. I do not need to take that hit. Yeah, he stopped glowing. That's the shoulder tackle. And that's fire breath. Which does not, okay. I thought it lingered, but I guess it only lingers in his upgraded form. Yep, here we go again. All right, he's gonna do this. So the claw swing this time leaves a tornado puddle. And we cannot, yeah, don't be near that when that explodes. There's the tail. There's our poor ninja getting flung around. I thought that was the dancer for half a second. There we go. Not too bad that time, not too bad. Ninja got a little roughed up, but he did all right in the end. Here we go, the heart of the mountain. Covered in lava, of course, because what else would you expect from an active volcano? As I make sure I get both of these guys. Now, this last leg, there's one important ad you need to always be watching for, and it's these guys, the Blood of the Mountains. These guys have to be first priority, and that's why. That AoE torch, if this finishes, it's gonna hurt like hell. So focus them down and stun them or silence them if you can't. But I think all you can do is stun them. Yeah, it's not an interruptible skill. Ooh, I'm getting a little roughed up here. Oh, I'm getting a lot roughed up here. Dang, I turned my tank stance off by mistake. There we go. And then there were two. Nope, and then there was one. Downside is our ninjas are not the greatest at AoE. Dancers are. Dancers are pretty good at AoE, but ninja's not the greatest, so I'm kinda, he's either gotta just single target or he's gotta sacrifice his DPS. 2 Blood of the Mountains this time. I'm not fat pulling this pack on principle because I do not like fat pulling when there's double torches going out. This is gonna smart. Yep, see, there was that torch AoE. I actually didn't do near as much as I thought it would. Honestly thought that hit a lot harder. Either way, I'm not letting them get another one off. We play the dance and dodge the AoEs. Trying not to burn my Fang Claw combo here. Because we are, let's see, 1 pack of trash away from the boss. Yeah, this is the reason I don't fat pull this, because there's 2 more Blood of the Mountains. And sorry guys, I only have the 1 stun. There we go. Jeez. So much violence just to get to the last area. Oh, that's lovely looking. And yeah, all the talk of a parasite and it's a frickin' dynamite. Or more accurately, the lava scorpion. It still looks like a dynamite to me. Where's our 4th at? They're lagging a little behind there. Oh, ninja! I'm waiting patiently for the ninja to get their butt in here. Any day now, ninja. Any day. Is he not coming? Oh, there he is. He's moving now. I don't know if he's having network issues or what, so. All right, in we go. And make sure, yeah, camera's all the way zoomed out like it should be. Oh, jeez. Oh, I just dropped my combo. Yep, I did. Like a dumbass, I dropped my combo. Alright, here comes his main attack, Flying Press, and as you'll see, we're about to lose a good chunk of arena. And every time he does Flying Press, we'll lose more arena, so be very careful about where he is. That's the Tank Buster. And damn, that's smarts. And here comes the ads. Now, you want to hit the claw first because you do not want him to get borehole off. Because you see that fire puddle that's over there? Yeah, it'll make more of those. And those things never go away. Never. So do yourself a massive favor and do not let those things linger. Comes Flying Press again. Yeah, you'll see he'll target somebody with it, and wherever he lands, that closest crack is gonna start spewing lava. Yep, that's mine. We're gonna come over here then. And here comes that Tank Buster again. Oh, hello. Yeah, see, he has a dynamite. He's got molten silt. And he does it twice, giving us a safe space in the front and in the back. I think we're doing pretty good so far. I think he's only got, yep, he's gonna hiss again. Except, yeah, now there's 2 of the bastards. And again, do not let these things live. My health, speaking of things not living. Ooh, that was getting close. And the dancer goes for a desperado. And as you can see, the first puddle got bigger. All the puddles keep getting bigger every time he does flying crest, so. Positioning in this one is key, because you can screw yourself something fierce. He just did it again, didn't he? Yep. Oh, that's not good. And our ninja went down, but it doesn't matter, because we got him. Well, that was a touch hairier than the first dungeon, but that's all right. Still managed to get through it just fine in the end.
Thou hast accomplished all I asked of thee, warrior of warriors. Though thine exploits, the ancient thing that did skitter in the mountain's core hath been excised, and the fires of Sohm see it anger thee no more. This holy place belongeth not only to the brood of Hraesvelgar, but to all the dragons who roost within Dravania. It shall not be defiled while I yet draw breath. The Dragon Song War did take too many from us. Even those misguided kin who reveled in Nidhogg's vengeance deserve to find peace in the release of death. No matter the choices that set broodbrother against broodbrother, in the end we are all children of the Father of Dragons. Now that the war is over, I wish only that the souls of the fallen be spared the turmoil they suffered in life.
Good old Vidofnir.
Vidofnir cares so deeply for her kin. Even those who mocked Hraesvelgar's brood for their decision to stay out of the war. I only wish that I could be so tolerant of my brothers and sisters when they disagree with my brilliant suggestions, Kupo. Such musing aside, I should thank you for helping us to preserve the peace around here. We'll be sure to keep a sharper eye out for intruders creeping into Sohm's caverns from now on.
That would be a good idea. And that is it. We are out of dungeons. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. We're almost there. We're almost there. Maybe half a dozen or so quests, and we're out of Heavensward and into Stormblood. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean adventures. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.